About 8 minutes into Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 from Portland, Oregon to Ontario, California, sheer panic as a piece of the plane went missing. The Friday night sky suddenly widely visible from inside the plane as the crew scrambled to keep passengers alive.
Dispatch customers, we're declaring emergency. We need to descend down to 10,000.
Welcome back. Back with another banger. It's the React Files, where we react
to the creepiest, craziest, scariest TikToks you should watch alone.
I hope you're having a good weekend. And if you haven't already, please take a second just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right. Run these numbers up. Let's get straight to it.
Please stay in your seats with your seatbelt securely fastened until you are told to stand up. Thank you.
This wasn't even the emergency door because we're at the end of the plane, so the emergency door is right there. It was just a piece of the plane.
Okay, so there was no one seated. There was thankfully no one seated near the window. Yeah, they just said. I said that I thought we were fun. I take it back. Yeah, I thought we were too.
Sound like one of the passengers said, I think we were goners. You heard that one filming. I thought we were too. You heard it say, it wasn't even an emergency exit, just some random part of the plane. No one was sitting there, thank goodness. Could you imagine having to account for all the heads? You know, that is the first question. Was anyone sitting there? Is the seat still there? Did they, right? That's scary. So let me know in the comments down below. What's scary, the door blowing off a plane or the plane crashing and turning into an inferno? Right? Let me know in the comments down below.
Okay, so a few nights ago, over 50 cops and helicopters were called over in a shopping mall area in Miami, Florida. Why were there so many cops? This is just rumors and witness reports that there were 7 to 10 feet tall creatures and beings running around the shopping area and attacking people. Now, the other report is there was a few gangs fighting amongst the shopping area and teenagers running around fighting each other with sticks and stuff. So you're telling me that many cops and helicopters came for a little teenage gang fight? And why were there so many flight delays in Miami that day? All of this wasn't even being reported by the media and covered up by that whole Epstein list.
Never looked at it like that. What if the list was just a distraction like some of you already had mentioned? So I heard nothing of this in the news. Not at all. Yeah, I had a friend send me a text about it. And, right, didn't really think none of it until I started to really research the story. I heard they were in the mall and people were looking back. They were fading in and out. Like people would be running, they see them, run some more, look back and then right and back at them, type, like teleporting. So yeah, we got to look deeper into this for sure. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think it was? Was it just kids fighting or was it something else?
Everybody get inside.
No cap, I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time, and it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start. I ain't never even been to Miami. Shit, yo, y'all be bugging. Yo, real shit though. Y'all stay away from the aliens and all that. Y'all be saying direction like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start.
That's crazy. See, exactly what I was talking about. He was the one. Talking about they would pop in and out. Then it comes and say, yo, he ain't even been to Miami. Well, him and that dude had the same umbrella tattoo. But nah. He came back and was like, yo, watch out for them aliens. Dang, bro. Could you imagine something like that?
Let's talk about those 10-foot tall aliens that were roaming around the Miami Mall, which has somehow taken social media by storm. So on New Year's Day, video was released showing an insane amount of cops flocking to the Miami Mall. The police later said that 4 teenagers were detained and faced charges of burglary and grand theft. People online were instantly like, what are you hiding? Because that's a lot of cops for arresting a couple teenagers. So one person who claimed they were there starts talking online about how there were 10-foot tall aliens walking around, UFOs, yada yada, which is what the police were really going after. In reality, those rascals that thought a New Year's Day brawl would be fun also brought fireworks which were set off. The reason so many police showed up for something so simple is because people thought it was an active shooter. But too late, the alien theory has won the internet and now people are dissecting a blurry video claiming this must be the alien. The guy even said in a follow-up video he was kidding about his story and he's never even been to Miami, but it's too late. People that believed him are now convinced the government went after him specifically to cover up his story. But what about that blurry mystery figure? Well, a clearer video shows that it's just 3 people walking beside each other.
Seemed like he got all the answers. If there were fireworks, wouldn't it be surveillance footage from the mall? Where's the surveillance footage from the mall? Three people walking side by side in unison. They must have been holding hands.
What the fuck is this? Sight is literally.
What was that? It did look like something trying to enter into, our field, whatever, but it was all purple and I don't know. I don't know what it looked like. It was supposedly in Miami a week ago. Yeah, I think it had anything to do with the mall. I don't know. Possibly.
Hey, so I got a quick question. If there were really 10-foot tall aliens in a mall, do you think the police would have shown up? Don't get me wrong, somebody would have shown up, but do you think it really would have been just the police? Now I know what you're thinking, yeah, but there were like fucking 60 cars. The police though? All they got is tasers and Glocks. You think it was just gonna be the police? If If there were really aliens in that mall, I promise you, all those cops that showed up weren't actual cops. And there were a bunch of people there that needed to stop everybody who left that mall. Probably to threaten them or somehow stop them from talking about what they saw. Which would explain why we haven't heard anything from most of the people that were at the mall. As a matter of fact, we've only heard anything from one person. And we're not even sure he was really there. But if he was, it would also explain why he made a second video denying everything he said in the first video. Look it up yourself. There's either something that we really can't fathom going on, like not aliens, but just some other weird shit, or I don't fucking know. But in this frame alone, I counted 60 police cars. They surrounded the mall. We haven't heard from any of the people that ran out of the mall. I mean, in this day and age, just when does this happen? When do hundreds of people flee the scene of one incident and we don't hear from nobody? If there were aliens in that mall, those aren't cop cars. I mean, they are cop cars, but they ain't just cops in them. I don't know, man. Just think about it. I could be reaching. I don't know. But I'm 100% sure that if I saw some 10-foot tall ass aliens in a mall, I would want to say something. And the only thing that would shut me up is all those fucking agents pulling up to silence everybody there. I wonder what they told those people. If there were really aliens, what did he tell those people? Why ain't nobody said nothing? Hey, but this shit will soon come to the light. So shoot me a follow so we can talk about it when it does.
Thinking outside the box. That's true. Why would 60 officers or patrol cars show up if that's what it was for aliens? Shit. I'll be looking for Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones to pop up on the scene, if you know what I mean. Straight up. But that's a whole lot of zapping to do, you know what I mean? Damage control, baby. Damage control. It got ugly. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
I found something interesting in one of the Miami Bayside Marketplace UFO videos.
No sabemos qué está pasando. No sabemos qué está pasando.
Bro, what was that? Yo, there was this Netflix anime I used to watch called Ajin, where these shadows would come out of people and fight, right? Something to that, storyline. That's what that shit looked like, right? And there was another Netflix movie, not even a movie, a series. I forgot what it was called, but these creatures would just pop out of nowhere through a portal. Man, once I see it, I'll let y'all know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what it kind of looked like. Because everyone's just looking at the supposedly three that's walking in front of the mall holding hands. But no one tells about that right there. And I did see that when I first seen the clip. I was like, yo, what was that? But, right? A lot of stuff was going on with a certain list. So, right? What if? What if? Let me know in the comments down below.
You know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running, like, fat chicks, old ladies, like who I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, old people even who I'm talking about moving. So know, my girl, she like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck all that, we out. Like, I'm not gonna ask no questions. We just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of here. I look back, no cap, yo, no cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to detain these people, whatever. But me and my girl, we ended up just, sliding past all that and everything like that. But, a lot of people saying, why didn't nobody film and all that? When that type of shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like some paranormal, nobody thinking about no phone.
Yeah, that was the original audio from the TikToker who posted the video of him explaining what happened. And as you seen, when it was coming out, he used the word detained. That don't mean, hey, you get to safety. It's like, no, I need you to stand over here. You know what I'm saying? So that goes along with something we heard earlier in this video, right? And then you heard that there were shots fired, that whoever had the straps was shooting at the entity, right? You need to keep that in mind as well. That can explain the gunshots going off. Teens hold it all day, you know what I mean? Wherever they go, usually someone got it. So someone may have had it and seen that and was like, yo, let's get busy. Ain't nothing else to do. Squeeze. Yo, I don't know. I'm trying to put it all together. Let me know in the comments down below.
No puede decir.
So 2024 already off to a crazy start. This video of this quote-unquote shadow figure walking in front of Bayside Mall in Miami has been going viral. People are convinced that this is actually a figure walking. Now, at first I thought it was the lights, but it actually looks like something's walking right there. Now more and more eyewitness accounts are coming out. People are saying they actually saw these creatures teleporting. Now the police are trying to say it was a fight between teenagers and they had sticks. But eyewitnesses are coming out and they're saying something different. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I look back, no cap, yo, no cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots, like these dudes start firing at this shit.
If you go look and see, there's been a lot of activity in Miami. A lot going on in Miami. But this one right here, I think all the cops definitely brought attention to this, And as you've seen, whoever was in the Uber, was on the street showing you how lit it was. So, if you was out there, let me know. Leave a comment down below if you was in Miami on New Year's, right? In the vicinity or period. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think what happened? If you was in the mall, let us know. Share your story. We appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen anything, but yeah, like I was saying before, the presence was heavy. They were deep out there. Straight up. And they all had their sirens on. Like, golly, how much attention do you want?
Of alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace. On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami. More than 50 young people armed with sticks began fighting. Police say juveniles were also setting off fireworks, causing chaos.
So now people are posting online saying that police weren't there to handle a group of rowdy teens, but rather 8 to 10 feet tall shadowy aliens. Conspiracy theories are saying a big creature could be seen standing in front of the entrance to the shopping area, Bayside. Today, the phrases Miami Mall and aliens of Miami have been among the top 10 searches on Twitter's trending tab. Twitter, of course, now called X. And Google News even has several reports questioning the event.
So we reached out to the Miami Police Department. They issued a statement saying in part, quote, there were no aliens, UFOs, or ETs. No airports were closed, no power outages.
So yeah, you got to keep them cool, you know? Like they say, conspiracy theorists. You know? What does it look like to you? What are you telling me? What do you think it is? Right? Hey, just take it with a grain of salt, y'all. You know? But hey, they said there wasn't anything there. Let me know. You be the judge.
Yo, I just got back from Miami, like this morning. And I was over there when all that shit went down at the mall, you know? And there was some stuff going on. Yeah, there was some teenagers involved. And I'll tell you that because I was there. I'll break it down to you as far as like what went down and stuff like that. But there was a bunch of teens, right? And they had some little fucking they're like a radio, like a little DVD player. They were fucking around with it. They were like, yeah, watch this. And then I'll show you. Watch, let me flip this shit around. Show you exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, I was in Miami because I was on a little graffiti expo and shit. So I was over there because dudes had me over there so I can go paint, right? So I was hanging around with my mans, and then we went to the mall just, to see what's up. So this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what I'll draw you what can happen. This is what happened. Okay? There was a whole bunch of teens, right? A whole bunch of teens, and they had this little fucking box, like a little DVD player type thing, right? And they were like, yeah, watch, go ahead. And there was a whole bunch of them. But they looked all nerdy. They weren't like thugged out. They all dressed nice and shit or whatever, but, they were just right there, combo and shit. And a lot of them had like backpacks, and some of them had like weird guys' glasses, like welding glasses. And I was like, what the fuck? And the other guy was like, just go ahead and plug it in. We're right here. We're safe, And so somebody plugged this shit in, and it started flickering. Right? Because there was a column right here. I was over here on the top. I was up here on the top of the level. They were down here, and I was watching them from over here. Okay? So this shit started flickering, and it was flicking the rows of lights right here. All these lights were flickering. Then it started popping. When it started popping, everybody from over here started running this way to see, because everybody was nosy. And as soon as it started popping, this thing started glowing, and it started going like a force field. Woo, 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 woo. And everybody that was behind this, that I was seeing, everybody looked like this. Like digital. Like it was being disruptive by the wave. Only right here. Not right here. Everything else was still flickering. Right here was still popping. People were running. As soon as they got close and they see how this thing was moving, everybody started going this way. When they started going this way, these guys started backing up, because from this, it started glowing, and it looked like somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this, an image like that. That's all I seen. this was all glowing, so it was bright. This was the dark thing that I thought I seen come out. It looked like that. That's what came out. I was right here looking. It was me and 4 other dudes. 2 other guys ran over here and started filming. I'm waiting for them to give me the footage. But they say they got this thing coming out, and it didn't look like somebody. It looked more like everything got disrupted and was all wavy, and it did that effect. That's what it looked like to me. You know, I'm a graffiti artist. You know, I can do all kinds of shit with a spray paint can and make shit look like, you know, whatever. But, you know, when you get a mirror and bend it and all kind of crazy shit, or, you know, the sounds and whatever shit they got going on. But yeah, man, I seen this. This is what I seen. And it looked like it was coming out of this. And it's because whatever little box they had was bright and almost like you know, one of those military flashlights that they were trying to plug up, but it had like a horn to it, because it was like, Arr! And all this was like disrupting, and this shit right here was popping, you know, all this right here was popping. But this is what I seen. This is what I seen come out. And everybody's taking off, screaming like, oh my God, look at that. Everybody's turning around and look back to see this. And they were like, oh my God, and running. And at that point, this shit already fell and broke. And we were still right here walking this way because somebody started shooting from over here. Because we seen lights, like 2 or 3 lights. And then the dudes that are right here, because those people right here looking, they took off this way.
Follow to see more.
That was a creepy explanation right there. He's saying how he was on the 2nd floor looking down at the situation as it happened. It sounds like these kids opened up a portal with maybe a spirit box, but they were prepared because they had them goggles on. And whoever was standing on the other side of the floor obviously started bucking them, licking them off, you know? That could explain the gunfire. So, maybe he has a strong point as to what happened. Hey, we can only wait till he get that footage. Let me know in the comments down below. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed tonight's rabbit hole. And if you haven't already, please take a second just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right. Run these numbers up. Thanks again. Until next time.